Hi guys, and welcome back to our April reading of Moinetta's diary. I am super excited. I just got done filming the March roundup, and there were a couple of historical events that took place that Moinetta wrote about. So if you are new here and you haven't seen the other videos, I really suggest going back to the very first one, which is January. And I'm not sure if this will be if April will be in one part or two parts. But if by any chance you're watching the videos and you can't get through an entire one, add it to your watch list and come back to it later when you can. I really appreciate you being here, so let's get into it. So here we go, and we're gonna unlock her. Yeah, let's see. Oh my goodness, guys. I have been wanting to get back into the reading because I missed it. Okay, so here is her writing. And let's just do it. Okay, April 1st. April Fool's Day. This is 1953. Let's see. Dull, rained in the evening. Gertrude washed, ironed all but Gertrude's 2 dresses. Now she is finishing. Was she was she sitting in the background like Gertrude is washing? Gertrude ironed. Gertrude didn't do her 2 dresses. Now she's finishing. She probably was not at all. I'm just silly, that's all. Mrs. Hopkins in about 1 hour. Letters from Verna and Sadie. Gertrude went over to Mrs. Cogswell's, but could only get half a dozen oranges for each. So the oranges were a little bit short that day. All right. Thursday. Dull all day. I was trying to get it where you could see the diary. There we go. Dull all day. We went to church at night with the Corkins. Big crowd. 17 more baptized. Wow. And many more taken cards. The church. Furnace refused to work in the morning, so I had to call Boston. Oh, a man came about 10 a.m. and heat came in just as he started down to the cellar. No, say it isn't so. And I believe Boston, didn't we find out that that's like 3 hours drive? I'm pretty sure, right? So as soon as he started going down the stairs to the cellar, the furnace came on. We had the fireplace going. Letter from Mrs. Hicks. Letter from Gary. Expected Sadie at night, but she didn't come. Mrs. Ping came over and brought us some halibut. Good. Ooh, I love fish. I'm glad that she enjoyed it. She will let us know, as you guys are all aware. All right, Friday, a beautiful day. Telegram from Sadie that they wouldn't be here until next week. It looks like going to a death in the family of people. She was coming. Quite disappointed. I'm sure she means that Sadie was quite disappointed. I went into Mrs. Nudd's for a little while, then went to Mrs. Calder's, but she was out. Gertrude made apple pie for dinner. Ooh, yummy, yummy. Had sleep for a while in the afternoon. Had been awake since 6 a.m. Got up at 7:20 a.m. 7:20 a.m. So she'd been awake since 6 a.m. and then she just finally was like, I'm just going to get out of bed. And that was an hour and 20 minutes later. And then she had a nap in the afternoon. Got 3 letters and cards. Verna sent me $1. This is the second time that Verna has sent her $1. Frances sent a box of clothing to me. Okay. Saturday. Fine. Beautiful day. We went down to Melrose shopping with the Cogswells. In the afternoon, Mr. R came and cleaned up the carts in the yard. Took 3.5 hours at $1.26 per hour. I don't do math. What is that? Hold on. Calculator. Literally. Is it $1.26? Yeah. $1.26 times 3.5. That was $4.41 worth of work. Cleaned up the, it looks like carts, but it's not. Got 1 dozen oranges from Mrs. Cogswell. Burl gave each of us a box of strawberries. So Burl is in from Newtown and brought a box of strawberries. Oh yeah. Sunday. Rained. We all went to Easter service. Oh, it's Easter. We all went to Easter service with the Corkums. Service good. Something's beautiful. Oh, flowers beautiful. When we came out of church, it was raining hard. Of course, it's always when you're going in someplace or coming out of a place. In evening, we left at house. Pardon me, it is 3:05 in the morning, and I'm trying to get one of these recordings done before I go to bed. In the evening, we left house at 5:30 for church with the Whitneys. Special service beginning at 6 p.m. Mrs. Ward, accompanied by Teddy Walls on organ, sang 8 pieces, and it was beautiful. Gertrude talked with Burl. She has a bad cold and unable to go to church about 5 p.m. Burl gets a lot of colds. I don't know what this name is. Irva and 2 children arrived, only stayed about 10 minutes. Well, sometimes children, they need to be leaving. They don't need to be staying because the parent is like, and we gotta go. Who knows? All right, so now it is Monday, April 6th. Fine again. Now at 2 p.m. it is clearing up a little bit. I washed a few clothes. I also cleaned my bedroom windows, and Gertrude washed my curtains. I got 7 letters and a card. One from Sadie, expecting to come this week. Mrs. Hopkins in for a few minutes to rest. Mrs. Nudd, it looks like napping. Mrs. Nudd blank in and had got me 4 loaves of bread, 15 each. Burl's cold worse tonight. Wow, she got her 4 loaves of bread. That seems like a lot. That seems like a lot for this lady to have. Maybe she froze a couple loaves. That's what I do sometimes. All right, April 7th. raining. Sadie arrived by car from Moncton at, it looks like 20 to 10 p.m. I was just getting in the bed when she came, but Gertrude was still downstairs. I dressed and came down, so glad to see her. Mrs. Nudd got me 4 loaves of bread. So I believe she didn't remember, because that was the day before. So now see, I'm confused because I thought she was actually in Moncton, and now she's saying Sadie arrived by car from Moncton. We're going to ignore that for now. All right, let me take a little sip of my drink. Pardon me. Sometimes I look over there just because, the camera. All right, Wednesday. Fine, beautiful day. Sadie had nice long sleep in the afternoon. In the evening, Mrs. Hopkins, Sadie, Gertrude, and I went to somewhere to see a lecture and pictures on Turkey. It was beautiful, worth seeing. Didn't have to pay for that. Yay! It was a travelogue. Okay, I'm going to have to look that up because last month they went and they saw a travelogue on England and Scotland, I believe, or Ireland and Scotland. So now this is the second one. I had a letter from Varna. Lab got flu, Tab got flu. I don't know. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna have to check out the travelogue situation. How are we? We're 12 minutes, so I'll probably read a few more pages and maybe that'll get us to the middle of the month and I will split this into 2. Okay, April 9th, Thursday. Fine. Gertrude and Sadie went to Melrose in the morning. I was too tired to go. Stayed home and did lots of things. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You were too tired to go and then you stayed home and did lots of things. I love you. I just love her. I'm too tired to go. Go. You guys go. And then she got busy doing all kinds of stuff. I love it. All right, Friday, April 10th. Fine. Sadie and I walked up to Franklin Square. Oh, see, they can walk up to Franklin Square, even though I couldn't find anything in the history. I got a bottle of medicine and got a bottle of tablets, high blood pressure. Total $6.13. That is a lot. That is a 6. Wow, that's a lot. In the evening, we played Lexicon. Cut out an apron. All right. Saturday. Fine. We 3 went to Melrose shopping with the Cogswells. Mrs. Cogswell in with oranges for Gertrude and Sadie. I had sleep in the afternoon. Uh-oh. Police phoned and said Larry's place of business was open. It clearly says police phoned and said Larry's place of business was open. Okay, so we know that Larry has gone to California, so I wonder what his business is. So apparently the doors were open or something like that. Mrs. Nudd got a loaf of bread for Sadie. So let's back up. So we know that Larry is in the family with Gertrude because the police would not call just, friends or, to let them know that Larry's business was open. So I think we're closing in on the fact that Gertrude and Larry are married. Okay, so Mrs. Nudd got a loaf of bread for Sadie. Played lexicon. I'm trying not to yawn. You know when you're reading a book and you're just like winding down? This is it. Played lexicon. Sadie sewed something in pillowcases. All right, this is our last one. April 12th. This is Sunday. Finer. Rained in the afternoon. Mr. and Mrs. Corkum took Mrs. Hopkins, Sadie, Gertrude, and Mama to church in the morning. In the evening, Gertrude and I went with Mr. and Mrs. Whitney to church. Something. A person? Looks like raining a person. Sadie stayed home. Something Corkum in a few minutes. Okay. So they've been getting a lot of rain. April showers bring May flowers, right? So, okay. Love it. And that's interesting that now we know that Larry has a place of business, but he's also on the road. So I wonder if he, maybe he provides goods that he actually transports himself somewhere. Ooh, we're getting information, guys. Okay, I'm going to stop the video here, and then I will make a part 2 of April and just come back and finish it up. So, bye, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.